I see like kind of like I guess average height, slim male with brown, I guess it's brown hair. He has like a blunt cut. Um I feel like he's dressed like a older movie, like one of those country town type older movies where it's like the slacks with the suspenders and like the brown shoes. I don't know if that makes any sense. But let me know if that resonates for someone that you know. You said maybe. Okay. Um are you a spirit guide or I feel like he's saying spirit guide, but I'm not sure really. Cause at first it felt like a relative by the way he was dressed. Um no, he's saying spirit guide. Okay. So what does Tara need to know? I feel like he's talking about like a lot of land or farmland, um, possibly real estate. Are you aware of like any family farmland? Okay. Okay, so yes. Okay, so you're saying maybe a friend from school. So did this friend live on a farm? That sounds familiar. No, okay. With this friend, did you have the feeling that this person was your soulmate? And not like from a romantic sense, but like because this person, like, y'all had so much in common. It was almost like the two of you were the same person. That's the energy that this person is giving me. You say yes, that makes sense. Okay, so the one, so this person that you felt like was your soulmate fits the description, the physical description, or no? Okay, you say yes. Okay. And I think he's serving as a guide. Okay, yeah, because I was about to say I feel like he's both because he definitely said a spirit guide. Um, and see, that's my spirit team also like throwing me a curveball because like I said, I try to get them to like just give me one energy at a time, but then I was like, give me someone who wants to step forward or a spirit guide or both. He shows up and he's both. All right, keeping me on my toes. Exactly. Um, so what did she need to know about the farmland? I feel like you're supposed to inherit the farmland. Would that make sense for whoever is? So that would you say yes? Okay. I feel like he's saying I feel like he's talking about some kind of natural resource being on the farm. So does the farm have like oil or some other kind of natural resource? Because I feel like they're saying something about like not letting people take advantage of the land. Okay, you said not sure. Okay, so there may be something that gets discovered if it hasn't been already, and so they're talking about like making sure that people aren't giving you the short end of the stick, basically, because I'm not sure about that type of land, what the ramifications are, but I feel like, with everything we have going on about the war and all these natural resource issues, um I would just, be very careful, even if it's not like specifically a natural resource. There's something about the land that, like, in natural resource, there's something about the land that, like, interests other entities, like governments and, um, maybe businesses or something like that. And so, um, I feel like they're saying just be very careful. You said we are also wondering if my grandmother buried money. Let me see what they say. I feel like that would be a yes because it looks like a treasure chest. Um, where on the property? Is there a chicken coop? I'm hearing behind the chicken coop. But let me know if that makes sense. You said there was. Oh, so wherever that chicken coop was. You said, holy shit. You said the coop was on my mind earlier today, which is wild. That is hilarious. That is hilarious. Okay. Um, well, please let me know. I mean, you don't have to let me know how much was in there, but please like confirm for me that that you have found something. And I would say they're telling you because they don't want you to let other people know that it's there. Anybody else to know. Yeah. Okay. What else does she need to know? I'm hearing something about like a banjo, ukulele, and like um a harmonica. You said stop it. What does that mean? Cause they just showing me instruments, and I'm like, it's kind of like the image that they're showing me is like in a living room, like maybe the family got together and played the instruments in someone's living room or something like that, or just like at a gathering. You say your granddad played all those things. Oh wow. So I guess your grandfather's like, let her know that I'm here. You said I have his prize banjo. Oh wow. So yeah, he's like, let baby girl know that I'm here. You said, and his harmonicas. Oh wow. That's awesome. What else does she need to know? Or should I say somebody else? Who else is coming forward? They're showing me someone knitting in a rocking chair, so it's giving like grandma energy. Um, you said, oh Lord, that's not you. You said the small guitar was mine, looked like a uke. Oh, okay. You said, I'm not sure about knitters. Okay. Who is this lady? I feel like she's saying that you should get back into sewing. Are you like a seamstress or do you design clothing? Oh, you said granddaddy gave you the little guitar and we have a cute pic. Oh, that's nice. Cause I was like, ukulele. You said not that fancy, but I can do some stuff in a pinch. Um, okay. Did you get something like a sewing machine or something like that from a relative? You said I've been sewing some things lately though. Okay. You said I forgot I had something out today mending it. Oh, okay. Wow. So I'm not really sure what they're talking about. What's significant about the sewing? What's significant about the sewing? I kind of feel like they're talking about a past life now. Um, yeah, it could be just a confirmation, but like I'm having to like really focus because it kind of feels like there's something about that that's relating to a past life. So I feel like maybe your past life memories are coming about. Yeah, so I feel like they're definitely saying that you are going to start remembering things from a past life. You said funny was just in a class today talking about utilizing those for acceleration of purpose. Oh, like past life memories? Yeah, that's what it's for. Yeah. hmm So I guess that's more confirmation. I don't know who he's barking at. He's standing in the middle of the room. Um, he might be barking at, yeah, your spirit guides and stuff, your family. Um, is there anything else you want her to know? I definitely feel like they're saying that you are a star seed. I feel like they're saying Lemurian. Okay, you said no idea, but I'll look into it. Are they high? I don't know, Jeff. Um, I know that I have connections to Lemuria, but I don't know like what. I haven't studied it enough. You said because I definitely be from high alien scene. The high alien scene. That's funny. Um. So I feel like Lemurian crystals are significant. They could possibly help you. Also with past life memories. And I feel like they want you to make sure that when you're asking for past life memories, that you're only asking for those that are for your highest and best good. Because if you're a star seed, you've incarnated a lot of times and you've encountered a significant amount of trauma. And so you want to just make sure that you're separating, the memories because we can have past life memories that causes fear. You say you don't need them. You say you don't need them for funds. Yeah. Um yeah, so just make sure you ask for the past life memories for your highest and best good for your current lifetime that would benefit your current lifetime. Child, they talking about you agreed to come to help to build empires. So I keep saying that, the spirit is reestablishing the earth. You said, why am I always signing up for the most? Exactly. The absolute most. I'm in the same boat. But like what they're saying is that it's a lot of work, but it's nothing that can't be done because with your past life memories, like that's really all you need to make it not as massive um of a task. Yeah, you can yeah, you can oh, well, not no, not for free. I'm doing a mediumship reading right now. I can do like I do typically I do like the questions for 1111. Yeah, I'm not. You said I'm a program you're considering. Okay, so you wanted to know about like a school program you're considering. Okay. Spirit, please let me know. What does she need to know about the school program? I feel like the energy around it is that it's fine for the time being, but it's not gonna be like your bread and butter because the energy that they're giving me about it for you is that it's just a way for you to make more money, but it's not like a true passion of yours. Let me know if that resonates. You said no strong feelings either way. Okay. Yeah, it's not giving the energy of like it's going to be absolutely necessary for your future. Um cuz honey, if you're going to be building empires and the divine is going to pour out money and resources and opportunities, your main thing should be just focusing on developing yourself. It's almost giving the energy now. The more that I'm talking about it, it's more giving the energy of like it would be better for you to skip school and focus on developing yourself, getting to know your higher self, integrating with your higher self, working with your spirit guides. Because I just feel like that would be the energy and the time would be better spent, and then you wouldn't be having to spend money on school and all that stuff. um you said they're playing with you again. That's the program. What is the program? What you mean? You said I'm considering a program that is regarding all those things that are on self development. Oh, okay. Okay. But, it's still, I don't know if it's like the person who's doing the program, and it's not like, I'm not trying to throw shade at anyone. Um, but it's giving the energy of like you would benefit more from just doing the work yourself versus paying someone to teach you how to do what you already know how to do. Um, because what happens is, and I was actually going to talk about this. I was actually going to make a video about this earlier because my spirit guides have brought me back to the memory of dealing with this spiritualist. Um, they when especially when you have star seed energy, when you have a very high calling the way you do, people get jealous of seeing that about people. And so you are a target for these mentors. Now, that's not to scare you. That's not to say that you aren't heavily protected, because you are very heavily protected. Like, you don't really have to worry about return to senders and all this other protection work because you're already heavily protected. But these people will like get to know your energy, get to see who you are from a spiritual perspective, get jealous, and then you're like, it's almost like working with someone and the client's gifts are better or more powerful or bigger, or their assignment is much bigger than the actual teacher. um you said, yes, I know what you mean, though. They come out of the woodworks. Yeah. um so there's something about like the program itself that or like how it's presented, the person that's presenting it. We have to be really careful about who we deal with, because like I said, I dealt with this person who was a spiritualist, and it was really giving that it was kind of a front for something else. I'm not going to go into detail, but um it was also giving like this person, well, first of all, this person saw my higher self and told me that these were her like almost exact words. You have a really big light skinned older woman behind you, your grandmother. She said you need to disconnect from that person immediately. And I was like, first of all, at that time, I didn't know that my higher self looked like that. My higher self shapeshifts, and one minute she'll look like a grandmother, another minute she'll look just like me, but she's extremely, extremely tall. Like, most readers who can actually see my higher self are like, she's scaring me. Like, I don't know how many times I've heard that. And so, um, we're talking about experienced readers who see into the spirit realm regularly, and I've had multiple people like, yeah, she's scary. um but you know when people see you for who you are, and then they start throwing spell work and all this other kind of stuff, um they start, trying to destiny swap at one of your gifts. And I had one person try to send me a jacked up beauty spell. Um, I had ordered like an herbal bath or something from her, and she practices Ifa, and whatever she did, however she tried to soup that shit up and send it to me, my spirit team said, "Oh no, they intercepted it in the mail. It didn't even get to my house." So, somebody, who is that? The word she speaks comes from evil spirits that wish to harm you. Oh, okay. User. Yeah, Tara. I've had some real wicked shit done to me. And it doesn't even come near me. It does, like, when I tell you my protection is so damn thick that I'm totally oblivious. I find out certain things. There's one spiritualist, the one who actually told me that I was there's one spiritualist, the one who actually told me that I was a psychic medium. My spirit team was like, we don't even want to talk about her. And when they said that, I was like, oh, okay. Like, I'm not asking no more questions. So, yeah, I would be very cautious about who you do these programs with and stuff like that, because a lot of times these people are very charismatic. They're not as powerful as they claim to be. um so one particular spiritualist, she would get readings, like she would do, like she would do her spiritual work, but she would get another reader to do readings on the people that she was getting ready to talk to, so that she would like already have tea on these people. And I'm just like, so if you're a reader, why do you have another reader giving you tea or people you about to work with? Like, I just like, it's just a lot. And so people, will use their charisma and, you know, their personalities to make it seem like it's a whole bunch of things that it's not. You said that's like a movie plot. Yeah. Hmm. Yes, and it is a lot. But I mean, to be honest with you, my life has literally been like a movie. Like, straight up. There's been so many outlandish experiences that I've had, that that's just the tip of the iceberg.